Hey, this is ASpengler, and this is episode 5 of building the outskirts of Saint Lô and Lego. Last week we worked on this bit of hedgerows and then also putting a lining of green along all the other previous built bits of the hedgerow areas. So that's what was last week, and it's looking pretty good so far. I mainly did the green on the inside just because I was waiting on some bricklink orders. Those have all come in. We have 85 new nets, and that should be enough for this whole mock and more. So that's probably what we'll end up getting to right away. After looking at putting in the green kind of lining area, what's to come next in that area is to put one of those sloped nets that will kind of gradually go down and form a more realistic landscape, and we'll do the same in the center. I'm thinking it's going to look the best in the center, so that's definitely something I want to do. So possibilities are finish up the hedgerow road, or we could get working on filling in all these open spaces. And I'm thinking I just want to get these spaces filled in just because, I don't know, maybe if I'm waiting on parts in the future, we could either work on this area or this area. And if this is all covered up on this side, then all we really have to add is just all the little details in there, the plants, the road details. So I kind of want to just get this whole area covered up, and I think that will look really cool at the end, and it'll just leave options open in the future. And definitely, maybe if we have time, we can put in the rest of the hedgerows along this road area. So with that, I'll stop talking and let's go ahead and get building. Okay guys, coming back after some building. I did get some time lapses in there. Hope you guys enjoyed those. Those time lapses were mainly of this front area, as you probably can recognize after seeing this. I started on this side just because it was the closest, and it wasn't too large, so I know I could get it done. And then this was mainly set as a model for what the rest of the filled in areas will look like. So I finished that, even got some of the outer edge lining on there, and that's how it turned out. I think it looks really nice, and so I went ahead and got started on the center area. Didn't get any time lapses of this though. It's fairly tedious and just a lot of net building and then placement. I think it looks really good. The reason I'm coming back without it being finished is that I have run out of time for this segment. I couldn't finish it. Each individual net piece does take quite a bit of time to assemble, and I thought that's where I lost most of my work time with, or that's how most of my time was spent, just assembling all those nets. And right here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just filling in about half of that area. So 10 of those plus the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are in this front area, 16 of those netting pieces. Those take quite a bit of time to assemble, so that's again where most of my time was spent. I would have liked to get at least this front area, or this front area, and then the middle area done for this segment, but I guess time did not allow that. But as you can see with the holiday festivities on that soldier, I am on break now, so the next week or next 1 or 2 segments should have a decent amount more work because I'll have more time to build, so that's something to look forward to. And something I forgot to mention in the first bit of this video, I did do some decaling also, trying to get myself back into making figures. So I did 10 US infantrymen, decaled the front, back, and the insignia, or the rank, and I thought those actually turned out really nice, even though it's been like 4+ months since I did decaling last. So I thought these turned out like they're actually really good. So that came to us a nice surprise to me. So next thing that I'll probably decal is some German dark tan torsos that I will afterwards paint to make another custom camouflage. Maybe do about 10 of those. So I'm looking to try to get back into painting as well, and I might start on some like M1 Grands since they're pretty easy, pretty simple to paint. And another thing that I need to do is paint some more vests for these guys. And my Germans never had all their vests painted for Itter Castle, so that's something I need to catch up on. Do a lot of vest painting, but along with that I do want to get some more custom camo German soldiers, so that's in I guess the custom figure area. So 10 US infantry to add to the army. And with that, sorry again that this wasn't a super long segment, or not a ton of work. I guess it was a really decent amount of work. This front area is really nice to see all covered up, and it's at least getting a glimpse of what this area will look like. I do have 2 areas for bomb or artillery craters that are lined out. Hopefully we'll finish, well, I'm thinking I'll start off next segment right away to finish that up, and then to make sure I have enough of the hedgerow pieces, I'll probably go straight to finishing up the road, getting all those hedgerows on, and then we'll later have to catch up and fill in these 2 areas that are right here that still need to get the cover up like this. So I'm finding that this net technique takes quite a bit of time to complete, but I'll have to be patient and I guess fight through that. Hopefully we can get a lot of that done. I am running into a little bit of problems with it, just with it takes quite a bit of studs and 1x2 plates. I'm good with the covering 1x2 plates, and I have enough nets, as you saw in the bricklaying quarters that I received. I think the only thing that I'm lacking at this point is studs, and maybe eventually the filler brick or filler plates that I use underneath. So we'll see how long what I have lasts. I'll probably just go right into the reserves, use any studs that I have. I've kind of already started that. I've gone through all my water studs. I'm doing all my oranges, and I did some of all my colorful ones, so we'll see how that goes. I should have enough for this area and the hedgerows, but I don't think I'll have to order some. I'll just have to do a lot more digging, but that also takes a lot more time. So Whether that's just me about talking about a bunch of status stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed the segment. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.